That's what I'm rolling with.
Okay.
Which, of course, MK community may know Koozbot a bit better as Turd Baby.
Okay. Very good.
uh, so yeah, this would have been round one of the tournament that they
Yes.
caught on the main stage. Yeah, which for context, you could pick up to Amazonia for your stage for the preliminary rounds.
Oh, they had different stage limitations?
They did. We had it to basically the way it was set was up. You could do from LA to Amazonia through the preliminaries, and then the finals you picked from New York through Hong Kong, plus the two special stage, well, two of the hidden stages, Rooftop Combat and Suburbia.
Now, was there any reason for that? Is there like a difficulty level, like sort of like certain games have like a stage advantage, like whether the size of the stage or like things like that? Obviously,
Well, we were
there's more difficult stages like Axel Outlaw 2 would have like a bigger advantage on like Moscow than they would on say, Hong Kong.
Oh, absolutely. The main reason that it was formatted the way it was because we wanted players to be able to, because like I was asked about what I thought would be good, and I thought about how it's a convention setting, and I said, well, you don't want people that are showing up to play just casually running off into New York rooftop and killing themselves
Yeah,
immediately.
exactly. Yeah, that makes sense. So the further you get in, the more competent the players would be.
Exactly.
Yeah. That New York though, man, that see, now you would think like that Spectre or somebody would have like a total advantage on that stage, but like you make Spectre run around a little bit and he's going to go right off. That's how one of my best friends would lose on New York all the time with Spectre, was trying to run too much.
Yeah, the thing about Twisted Metal 2 that's interesting is the surfaces you touch throughout the level will give you your character properties they continue carrying later. So like if you touch on certain ramps and stuff, whenever you do a jump, if you're going a certain speed, you'll do like a double jump and just go flying, and it's like really hard to control it.
Yeah, correct. All right, so we got Axel and Thumper here. And
Yep.
Axel was my main when I played back in the day.
Yeah, it's looking like Axel, typically the way that Koozbot plays Axel, he really is trying to emphasize his ramming potential.
Yeah, so
And of course,
Axel's like basically minion level ramming. Just one tire shot to the side can do about 50% to most cars that aren't too slow that they can't really handle Axel otherwise.
exactly. He actually, what's funny is he's even better at ramming than, for example, Hammerhead is. Even though
Yes.
Hammerhead has a special base ram.
Yeah, but actually, yeah. Hammerhead special being the basically like a rumble type of action when he makes contact with you, and he has special. It automatically activates on ram, I believe, if I remember correctly.
Yes, yes, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. So this looks like finally we're getting some real action here. But Thumper took a lot of damage before that really even took off.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing that he has to worry about is just avoiding the front end of Thumper, because even Thumper's rear fire or his special still makes it come out the front. So if you can get him from the back or sides, that's, his
Yes.
big weakness.
Yeah, Thumper's special is one of these like short range, like single direction projectiles, but if you get the full hit plus the burn from it, it's KO. It's like down to the unburnable danger basically pixel on most cars, on most vehicles.
Exactly. Especially you can get a double freeze through it. I mean, it's just like
Yes.
that's a.
Yeah, you got to hit that you got to hit that freeze, and then the special has to like follow it up pretty much immediately to get that second freeze off.
So
And I
the
know
way
does it
this
have
works.
like a hold to it at all, or can you like when he first hits it, can you turbo out of it immediately, or is there like a delay to it?
It doesn't hold you in place, but you will take damage until you get out of the range of it, even if you're turboing,
Yeah,
unlike most frame attacks.
because it constantly reignites the fire probably. So that actually wastes turbo if you hold turbo while you're doing it, because
Right.
turning out the putting out the fire with turbo takes, it's like 10 turbo or something like that. So he's a little bit out of the range of that freeze.
Which, now the way that the stage selection works after the first match and the preliminary rounds, it's first to 2 wins, right? And the loser of each round picks the next round, the next map they play out of the ones available for that round. And the only real stipulation beyond that is that you can't pick a stage that you won in the set already. So
okay.
it looks like to me, they wanted to reset the items, so they went on ahead and went through the whole process of redoing the stage selection, even though the loser wanted to play LA again.
All right, sorry, I was just checking to make sure that we could hear you on the stream. I think that's good. I don't think we have anybody really in the chat right now to verify that. All right, so let's get back into this again. Another pretty quick run. Axel, I feel, is just a really solid character.
And once he gets rolling, yeah, it's momentum, man. If he gets